Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, without wasting our time, let's start our class. In this class, we are going to discuss about our chapter 10 ratio. Okay, yeah. Now, what do you mean by ratio? The ratio, it means that a relationship between two quantities. Yes, it's a relationship we show between two quantities. Or we can say that a ratio indicates how many times one number contains the another number. Okay, for let us take one example to understand this topic. If there are 8 oranges and 6 lemons in a bowl of fruit, suppose there is a fruit basket in which 8 oranges and 6 lemons are there, and you have to find the ratio between them. So what we can do? We can write the ratio between oranges, ratio, lemon. Now oranges are what? 8 and the lemon is 6. So we will write it as 8 is to 6. Yeah, this is in the form of ratio 8 is to 6. Okay, now the next topic is ratio of a number. Let there be two numbers A and B. Okay, for the ratio we need two numbers A and B such that in the fraction form we write it as A upon B. Yeah, okay. Now in the ratio we write it as A ratio B and we read it A is to B. How we read? A is to B. That the sign is we read it as is to. Okay. For example, now in the ratio A is to B, the term A, it is a first term and it is known as antecedent. What we call this term? This term is known as antecedent. And the B, the second term, this is known as consequent. What we call this term? Consequent. Okay. For example, we take 3 is to 5 is the ratio in which the first term 3 and this is what? 3 is your antecedent and the term 5 is 5 term is your consequent. And in the fraction form, we write it as 3 upon 5. How we write it as 3 upon 5. Or in the ratio form, how we write? 3 is to 5. Okay? Yeah. Now, the next we are going to discuss some facts about ratio. Now, we can find the ratio of two quantity only if the units is same. Yes, the two quantities should have the same units. Let us say one example. Suppose I have two bottles. One with capacity of 500 milliliter and the other is with 2 liter respectively. So how I'm going to write in the form of fraction? Capacity of first bottle upon capacity of second bottle. Now we will write the capacity of first bottle is 500 milliliter and the capacity of second bottle is 2 liter. See here, there are two units, milliliter and liter. So what we are going to do? We are going to convert the liter into milliliter. We know that 1 liter is equal to how much? Very good. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So I'm going to write here 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So in the place of 2 liter, what we can write? 2 into 1000. So we will write here 500 milliliter upon 2 into 1000 milliliter. So it becomes 500 upon 2000. Now what? The units are same. Now we can easily cancel it. The milliliter will cancel out. 20 and this 20. Now 5 and 20. They come in which multiple together? Think. Very good. 5. So we know that 5 ones are and 5 fours are 20. So how to come down our answer? 1 upon 4. Or we can say the ratio will be 1 is to 4. The ratio of capacity of first bottle and second bottle is 1 is to 4. Yeah, okay. Now, to convert a given ratio in the simplest form, or you can say to reduce to its lowest term. Okay, so what we do? Suppose a given number is given A is to B and you have to convert it into simplest form. So what we are going to do? We are going to divide the term by its HCF. Okay, so let us take one example. Suppose it is given to the number 20 is to 25 and we have to convert it into simplest form. Now, first we are going to take the HCF of 25 and 40. What it will be? Yeah, it will be 5. I've explained you how to take out HCF in your previous class. So now what we are going to do? Now we are going to divide 40, 25 by 5. See here, 40 divided by 5 and 25 divided by 5. We will get 8 upon 5. So 8 is to 5 is our simplest form. 8 is to 5 is what? Is the simplest form of 40 is to 25. Okay? Yeah, good. So we can write now the ratio of two quantity in same units. We know that the ratio, they are always compared with its same units. Okay. Now, only let us see one example. Suppose the Kunal weight is 28 kg and Tanvi weight is 32 kg. Now you have to compare the two ratios. So what you're going to do? You're going to write Kunal weight ratio is to Tanvi weight. That is 28 kg is to 32 kg. Now you see here both the units are same. Here both the unit is kg and kg. So we can easily simplify it. We can easily reduce to lowest term. So 28 is to 35. They both will come in which table? Yeah, they both will come in a table of multiple of 4. So I written here 28 divided by 4, 32 divided by 4, which will be equal to 7 upon 8. So we can write it as 7 is to 8. How? 7 is to 8. So the ratio of Kunal weight and Tanvi weight it will be 7 is to 8. We can write. Okay, suppose it means that if the Kunal weight is 7, then the Tanvi weight will be 8. If the Kunal weight is 14, then the Tanvi weight will be 16. Okay, yeah. Now, the next we are going to learn about equivalence ratio. Yeah, equivalent means equal. So, on multiplying or divide each term of a ratio by the same non-zero number, we get a ratio equivalent to given ratio. For example, suppose you have to find the ratio of equivalent ratio of 2 is to 3. So what you can do? First you write it into form of fraction. 2 upon 3. Now you multiply by any number. You can multiply by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've multiplied by 4. Now see, 2 4s are 8 and 3 4s are 12. Remember, whenever we are multiplying by any number, it should be multiplied by both numerator and denominator. So we are going to multiply by 4, 2 by 3. So we get 8 upon 12. So we can say that 2 is to 3 and 8 is to 12 are equivalent ratio. If you want to find another, you can multiply the number by 5, 6, 7, any number, and you will get it equivalent ratio. I hope you have understand about the equivalent ratio, how to convert it into simplifying what we call the first term and second term of a ratio. Okay. Now, let us do some assessment. Now, the first question I'm going to ask you is the ratio 12 is to 18 in its simplest form will be 3 is to 4, 2 is to 3, or 5 is to 7. Now tell me the multiple, in which multiple 12 and 18 come together. Very good. In the multiple of 6. So if you have given the answer B, 2 is to 3, it means that you are correct. The second is in the ratio, the first term is known as consequent antecedent ratio. Yeah, if you have given again the option B, antecedent, it means that you are correct. Now, your last question is 12 months is to 1 year. See here both the unit are different. Convert into one unit and then you simplify, simplest form. So what will be the correct option, correct answer? 12 is to 1, 1 is to 12, or 1 is to 1? Yeah, if you have given the option C, 1 is to 1, it means that you are correct. So students, I hope you have understand about the ratio and how to convert it into its simplest form. To convert it into simplest form, what we have to do? We have to divide it by its HCF. Okay, students, thank you.